Hi there! We're currently doing a tarot angel card reading using Doreen Virtue's tarot cards and Radleigh Valentine. I want to say thank you to those who have subscribed, who like these videos, and who comment as well. I have a Facebook page. It's Robin's Healing, at Robin's Healing. As well, I'm on Instagram at Robin's Healing, and I'm soon to be creating more on my Twitter, but right now I have probably a name and that's about it. So I also have a website, which is robinshealing.com, where I post my events, services, the cost of a reading, and you can email me on my contact page if you're interested. I do 15-minute, 30-minute, as well as 1-hour readings, and I do that over the telephone. If you're outside of Canada, I will do a Skype reading. So that being said, we're doing a weekly reading, and we are doing this starting, it's currently Wednesday when I'm posting this, but Thursday, January 18th to January 25th, so from Thursday until Thursday. Been having a difficult time getting some of these videos out, so thank you for having patience and with my inconsistency. I feel like it's really important to discuss the difference between clairvoyance and clairaudience, clairsentience, that sort of thing. That's what's coming up. I think there's some confusion for some people as to the differences because they're all forms of, I should say, ways to tap into intuition. And it's just different people have different abilities. We all have the ability to tap into our intuition, but when we're dealing with more psychic abilities, this is related to how we see the world, as well as things that we hear that are a little bit deeper than just the thoughts that we create. So clairaudient is noise that goes into your ear, so your audio through your ear chakra. And so this could be, you may hear, say, a sentence or a word. So it may be like you may hear purple, and that is a message for you, basically. And so sometimes we think, well, why am I hearing the words purple? So it's like it's a form of tapping into an aspect of ourselves that maybe we've never done. And so I'm just bringing this up because I think that it's important for people to acknowledge maybe their own gifts as well. And apologize for the wet hair. I just jumped out of the shower. I had a soccer game. So fear is coming up a little bit as well. I think that a lot of people may be on edge. And it's just stress related, maybe could be finances, could be just like little things that people are working hard towards, and they may feel like they're not getting where they want to get. So a couple walls, like obstacles, we'll say, may be happening this week as well. A few people put their blinders on, so you may be feeling feelings of denial at times, so looking deeper into ourselves at this moment. Working on opening your mind, opening up to spirituality. I think that's why I'm talking about some of this stuff. And then clairvoyance is when we see things before they happen, so we may start to see, I don't know, we'll just say like you'll start to see the ocean when you're not by the ocean. So it's like a visual thing that you just all of a sudden start to see a vision. And this can happen through meditation practice as well. So when we start to really open up all of our chakras and we start to calm our mind and let go of a lot of stress, you'll find that you're able to access some of these things on a deeper level. It takes some commitment and practice, but if you're willing to let go of some of your thoughts, this will open you up to different avenues and ways to solve problems, because basically that's all psychic work is just solving problems for ourselves and, depending on where you are in your life, for other people. thought about bringing that up because I'm just feeling like it's really important that people are understanding things on a deeper level right now, because I'm feeling like people are learning how to work on themselves and stop doubting themselves and start believing in themselves a little bit more. And so knowing that you have abilities as well. So my background is psychology, so I kind of find it interesting just seeing how the mind works at times, because I think that we underestimate what humans are capable of doing based on where we are in our society. And we're constantly evolving and we're constantly growing, so it's something to really embrace. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There's also someone watching that worries way too much. So if that's you, just work on agreeing to disagree. That's what's coming up. Those are some of those walls that we were talking about. So I've also been experiencing some fear energy myself, and I'm in denial at times, like with my physical stuff. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to make changes, or I don't want to maybe go to the doctor and things like that. So it's just learning to overcome and achieve. So music's also coming up. It's really important that people are connecting to their chakras and balancing those through meditation practice. But for some reason, like chanting is coming up, and nature. So listening to music when you're meditating is actually a positive thing. You could look up music for chakra balancing, music for aligning chakras on YouTube. But it's just really important, or just your favorite song. You may find that that will trigger something for you in terms of releasing anything that's been bothering you, or helping you overcome fear, helping you work out some of these anxious feelings. And not everybody feels that way, and that's okay. And music's not for everyone either. Some people need to quiet everything down. Yeah, but just nature's coming up as well. So just allowing yourself to stop judging yourself for a few minutes. And when we can stop judging ourselves, we'll probably stop judging other people as well, because that's another form of being in denial. Oh, I don't judge people. But if you judge yourself, there's a good chance that you judge other people. And so if you look at it that way, it changes your perspective. I think we all make mistakes, and forgiveness is also very important. So I kind of some of my videos have kind of lately, it feels like they're turning into talks, which if you like that, that's great. And if I start to talk about some things at the beginning, then you know you can just fast forward and get on to the card. So our theme is going to be the Knight of Air, and I'm just hearing music, music, music. So if you need to blast your music, if you need it for, again, the healing purposes, just make sure that you're putting music on that you know is going to be effective. Intelligence, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So that's what I was just talking about. The power of positivity is coming up. Finding creative solutions, tapping to that inner zen, tapping into our inner chi and our ki. Flaxseed oil is also coming up for some people. I feel like working around the heart chakra is also very good. So that's kind of our theme. It seems like we're healing a lot this week. And again, it's different for everyone, but obviously music's a big part of that. So when it comes to Thursday, we have Archangel Sandalphon, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So even the fact that I'm changing this up a little bit in terms of how I'm even doing my video, I'm saying that for a reason. I'm feeling guided towards doing more just like creative practices for people that they can jump on board with. I feel like someone that's watching has been a little self-destructive, or if you feel like tomorrow you're having tendencies to judge yourself and get in your own way, these are the walls coming up. Like I said, we're closing ourselves off, or maybe there are obstacles along your path and things that you just, fears that you need to overcome. So tomorrow may be a great day for allowing other people to help you with solutions to problems as well. If you're one of those people that worry, you have to just trust and have faith that things will work out to your advantage. So that's the power of positive thinking. So you may find that tomorrow, again, coming up with some solutions and kind of networking and teaming up with others. So Friday we have 2 cards. Time to rest or take a vacation. Ooh, I could use that myself. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So if you're seeing the stuff that I was talking about, there's a theme coming in. So the meditation is very important on Friday. Taking time for ourselves to go within and figure that out. Oh, there's actually 3 cards. So expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Sleepless nights. So again, connected to meditation, right? We want to stop the judgments, and we want to clear the head, clear the mind, and trust. So that's when we're worrying too much. And then the end of a difficult situation, embrace a change. So it sounds like we're going through some things. And expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. So again, fear, like I said, being in denial, that sort of thing. We're overcoming fears. So we have to let go within, let go. We're doing some problem solving, and then just Thursday's more problem solving, and then Friday's just kind of like closing ourselves off to things that aren't really working for us, and then working towards the positive resolutions, that sort of thing. I'm feeling like healing on Friday is probably going to be like the day that you need it. And it makes sense after a long week. So it's interesting that I'm doing this for Thursday, starting on a Thursday. Usually it's Monday. An illusion of being trapped. So this is actually Saturday now. 8 of air. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So again, seeing themes here. So I have a bit of a glare there. It's hard to see. But I think it's like, you know that there are things that you need to talk about. You know that there are things that you need to do. So what are the things that are stopping you? So very fear-based on Saturday as well. So solutions to problems are just coming up so much. I think that there's some mental stuff happening for a lot of people with the energy that we have going on right now. We had a new moon on the 16th, and that is a very, very, very positive, creative energy. So it's energy that needs to be used. So take action, take creative chances, and work through some of these addictions or problems that you're having. Very strong energy that way. Sunday, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments to guardian angels. So going back to what I was talking about Saturday, you may find that Sunday is a day for rest and relaxation, if that's something that you feel like you haven't been able to do. Or it could be a day where you maybe you've been working up to deciding that you even want to solve a problem. Maybe it's just taken you to do the meditation practice, to do a little bit of focusing on you before you decide, okay, I'm gonna take the leap of faith, or I'm gonna take action. So tapping into that intuition is going to be really effective on Sunday, because I feel like it's tied in with some really good stuff. If you're willing to press a little bit more, push a little bit more, like I said, overcome some of these challenges. These are boundaries, yes, that occur, but you can do it. There's nothing you can't do. So Monday, the Magician. Love this card. So again, you can see the transition that's happening. Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So on Monday, you're going to find that you're tuning into the right people. You're tuning into the right subjects. You're analyzing. You're breaking things down. You may even feel like partying a little bit in terms of just releasing some things that have been bothering you. And it's not in a bad way. It's just more like, you know what? Hey, I did this, or I needed to do this. let's party on. Just don't worry, like laugh a little bit, because things are really looking up for you. And again, that's based on the process of things happening naturally, but you also taking action. So forward motion throughout the week. Tuesday, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic, very work-oriented as well this week. Again, we're in creative energy, but we're also in work and kind of stability. So speak your mind with confidence. Tuesday, seek out professional advice. Seems like we're reaching out to others a lot as well this week, like to help us. Balance mental and emotional consideration. So diplomatic is what's coming up the strongest with this. I think because there are people that worry and people who want to tap into their intuition that watch these videos. It's really important that we share what we need to share. So self-expression, clairvoyance is coming up, meaning acknowledge the visions that you're having during your meditation practice. Acknowledge the visions that you can have for yourself in this life. Think about your dreams, think about your goals, get excited about them. And that's what it's saying, speaking with confidence and deciding, like, I'm going to start sharing advice. I'm going to start sharing with the world what I do. So really get out there if you're able to on Tuesday and celebrate this. I just feel like doing this. For me, I've been trying to plan this retreat for other people. It's been taking me a while, but I feel like being in charge of your own life is coming up as well on Tuesday. If there have been things that you've been working up to that you've been wanting to do, I feel like Tuesday's the day. It's like if you haven't done it by Tuesday, you must. Situations are arising in our lives that we need, that are pressing us and pushing us to make choices. We're being challenged, but it's to help us and it's to overcome. So allow that to happen, okay? So it's like we're being pulled and pushed in a direction that we need to go. So then we have Wednesday. I think I should be doing this right. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So you can't really make these cards up the way that they come out. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. So wasting time and wasting energy is coming up on Wednesday. So it's kind of like deciding on how you want to live your life, how you want to spend your time. It could be letting go of people that aren't serving you, people who aren't treating you nicely. If you're worrying, you may find getting around people that don't worry is helpful. You can swing things if you need to, if you want to. So you're the only obstacle in your own life at the end of the day. And you're going to notice on Wednesday that whether you're there or not, and you're going to say, oh, crap, does this mean it's my fault? Does this mean, like, I haven't been doing the work? And I don't want to say this, but there's probably a good chance that the answer is yes. If you haven't been following this Wednesday, you're just going to be like, geez, I could have done this and I could have done that. And so that's part of your learning process. And if you feel like you have gotten there, then you need to kind of congratulate yourself and continue on that path. So last cards. Thursday. So I'm hearing naive energy, so passive aggressive. This is part of the little theme that we were having. So it's like you have to ask yourself again on Thursday, what is holding me back? Is it money? Is it myself? Is it other people? It's like you have everything you need. So what's stopping you? So Thursday, you're going to find this says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motive. So situations happen in our lives, and it's kind of like determine the outcome based on your expression, meaning you decide what you want in your own life. So if there's something that's not working for you, you have no one else to blame but yourself. So that's why this is kind of saying, like, the way that you choose to express yourself is the way that you choose to express yourself. So if you need help with self-expression, then get help with self-expression. If there's something more that you want to do and you need help, then get the help. But it's just important that people do that. So we have 3 cards, 5, 6, and 7 of air on Thursday. So this doesn't happen this way. So if you want to look up any tarot cards, look up 5, 6, 7 of air, and it'll blow your mind. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. I can even think of what this would relate to for me. I'm doing a class on Thursday, and I planned this like forever ago, but I haven't advertised and I haven't really told anybody, and it's in a public place. So I just think to myself already, it's kind of like, okay, well, I can kind of see if there's like 2 people there, that's because I didn't tell anyone. So it sounds silly, but just little things like that. When you hit that rock or that bump, it's kind of like, well, it makes sense because I didn't put the effort in. So making sure that you're putting that energy into the things that you want to do. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So that could be that from these things that have occurred, transitioning into the end of next week, you're going to find, you know what, like, life's too short, I want to start doing this, or I'm going to start doing that, new outlook, that sort of thing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when I do another reading the following week. So I hope that, and so again, our theme was also Knight of Air. So the air is kind of our challenges, our difficulties, our thoughts, that sort of thing. So any type of practice related to healing and being around the right people is really going to be helpful. So yeah, this is saying like-minded friends as well. So people who kind of like get you. Don't surround yourself around people that don't get you during the, I'd say more so next week. Yeah, this is, so it's just, I'm kind of being called back into some of these cards about being trapped, based around how you feel. Like you're never trapped, it's just a feeling. And again, it goes back to you just make the choice, and it's not about surviving, it's about living life to the fullest. So don't be afraid of anything, no matter how bad your situation is. There's nothing you can't do. You just need maybe some more resources or a little bit of help. So take advantage of situations when you can, if you know that there are resources available. Don't be afraid to take advantage of those, okay? So thank you so much for watching these videos. I very much appreciate it, and I hope that you guys have an awesome week. Bye!